Howdy, and welcome back to Disco Elysium Wickedstorm Gaming. This place is kind of creepy. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. Okay. I could talk to a window?
Silver and apricot faience. The young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
Very distinct lungs, too. This is super weird. Like, just a big fucking window in the middle of a room. There's clearly something back there. There's space back there. Is that outside?
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Says who?
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet, as if under a microscope. The woman looks down at you, standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse?
How did we get to that? Morning? Oh,
As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Yes, I wasn't sure before, but this must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's called the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
This isn't very small. This place is fucking massive.
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers. There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them, the 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
A pang of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out.
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
I mean, clearly not to pieces. I mean, if it was shot to pieces, I feel like even less of this would be around. This looks like somebody jumped through it or threw something through it.
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
Uh-oh. Did I do this?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can... 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling.
Oh, that's right, we still need to go call the library.
If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
It's a mystery.
Shit.
A mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning.
Man, that was one off.
Your heart knows, but it does not want to say, not yet. Let these things be unknown for now.
Bastard heart, always keeping secrets.
All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both. Unknown.
Well, that's fucking helpful, isn't it?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then, along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing. Justice, union, prudence, and force.
And force, huh?
Not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Okay, can I go through the hole?
The mother of
No. Okay, so the only thing left here is the computer. So let's fuck with the computer.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print. The speaker comes to life.
Oh.
Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it's her again.
Accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Fortress exit like the one of the doomed commercial area. What the hell?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Alright, yeah.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
No.
Shit.
Still no. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else I can help you with?
So these might actually be connected somehow? Also, we're terrible hackers.
Fortress accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print button. Nothing happens.
Shit. Are we out of paper? Man, I was really hoping a siren or something would go off like Kim was talking about, so...
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing.
I feel like that scared the shit out of Kim.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Is this an audio deadening device somehow?
It's unnerving.
That's kind of cool. How'd you do it?
Produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
That is weird.
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
It's beginning to worry me. Not really. It's extraordinary experience. Yeah.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Is this a red check? Ooh, cannot be retried.
The silence. Relax. It'll be okay.
Damn, I wanted to, put on... Why won't they let me access my inventory? I want to put on different clothes. I have things that increase perception. Luckily, I passed. I've been wondering about this thing for a while. What the hell is that?
It's like there's something moving up there.
What?
A shadow has emerged from the tower, and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
This is a pretty big, tall building.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no. You've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Damn it, Kim, you distracted me.
Prepare for an attack.
I don't think I should blink. Ah, shit, I died. Oh, it is a person.
You see something hanging from the rafters.
Trapeze
looking
artist?
straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
It looks like it's got an exposed brain. Kim?
Yes?
You don't want to talk about... Okay, we'll talk to the spooky trapeze artist, I guess.
A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Gargoyle?
The crab man.
Show yourself. Be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward.
We don't want to scare it off.
Fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
His name is Tiago.
Then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes.
What?
But don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Okay, I'm still wondering why your brain changes explode. What are you doing
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Man, I've been, doing pretty good not
This man
drinking,
is
though.
obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I question everybody.
It's
a terrible idea.
Religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
Yeah.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately.
I haven't drank at all.
Lay off it already. Shish.
I haven't done it. I don't know. Oh, hell no. No.
Oh, yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I've been doing a lot better
Not
lately.
all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Okay, and he's Spanish all of a sudden. Okay.
Actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
I haven't drank anything in 3 days.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
Don't listen to this one. This one wants to take drugs. Oh, for some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Adjust your tie. Think you are some crazy guy under the roof. What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, it just wouldn't be me. I haven't been drinking, so that's not good. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. All well and good, but we need to talk about unlicensed occupations to do it properly. Yeah.
The only thing we need to talk about is how the mother can really help you, Holmes.
Why are you in the roof, though?
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
Oh, that explains that architecture weirdness.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player.
Mm.
You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
No, that's what I've been saying. Like, it's more like a spider. Yeah. Also that.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique. I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people lose their memory, a certain portent of doom. Lost my memory too. It haunts me. Lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start from scratch. Used to be a gang, but you don't really remember. Sounds convenient.
That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother, that is.
This is my first time talking to a religious nut that was actually, like, completely nutty and in the rafters.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly
Diego.
interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name.
There it is.
But those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
I don't think this is going to work. Like, he is, like, 30 feet up there. My arm is not that long. My name sets me apart from my fellows. How often do you get to meet a Raphael and Costello? My name is Harry Dubois, and my place in the was Lieutenant Double Yafreta. I don't do names either. Names are out. I don't care what mine is. We already know that's not true, and it's hilarious to keep going with it, though. I'm really tempted. I want to know how the hell I'm going to shake his hand.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. Okay, what are you doing here?
This is a special place.
Yeah?
There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it. For purposes of veneration. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly. No. There's a new god in town. And she can't be painted or sculpted. Because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end.
I was talking about a cult before I got here. If it's just one guy, is it a cult or is it just some crazy dude with an imaginary friend?
She is a cavity in the dark beyond.
Oh, cavities
sense.
aren't good.
She saved me. But I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes. And no one ever will.
His adoration is beyond sexual. This cavity is something that no human form has.
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
Okay.
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Ooh. If
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Why'd he say it twice? Why'd he say it twice? Why'd he say it twice? I'm not convinced this guy has any clothes on, honestly. The more I think about it. Anyway, for now, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share if you can, and do what you want. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time. Have fun. This guy is weird.